Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We've got a battle on the Redshire map, and we've got Buddypal from Fiddy Clan in the Hawk 30. This is a tier 8 German light tank, but it's a premium tank. And this is an encounter battle. So you see the only single cap roughly in the middle of the map there, and obviously to win you destroy the whole enemy team or cap, and the cap takes about 3 times longer than the standard battles, so it's not always a viable strategy to cap. So most of the battle's going to be roughly around the cap area, but there's still traditional fighting areas there. Now you can see T-25-2 going up the hill, and Buddy's trying to get that tank spotted and shot at. You could have just taken a shot then, just as you went to go behind the house, but trying to make sure he doesn't get spotted. He does have a tree knockdown to give him some extra camo, but it's a bit hard to tell the effectiveness of it, so he shoots there and then pulls back. But okay, he didn't get spotted there, so he's got enough camo there from the environment and his crew and tanks, of course. Alright, there's got a Leo, nice squishy Leo, goes through that no problem, and doesn't get spotted as well. So yeah, again, effective in terms of the distance and the capabilities of his crew, etc. So the main issue with spotting, of course, is do you have enough backup to actually shoot at the tanks that you're spotting? And if not, then yeah, do you need to relocate somewhere else that will make that more effective for the team? So I think Buddy's decided, yep, not going to get much more of that spot, and it gets spotted as he leaves. So what is spotting him in? Alright, we found out, okay, CS53 that was sitting in a bush in the middle, and he's now paying the price for being in that position, completely open. Typically you'd have to be a light tank to take advantage of that position there, so looks like the enemy light tanks are not in this area, which is an interesting choice. So anyway, Buddypal is now sort of in command of this area in terms of vision. He's got a couple of tanks down to his right there, but he's also got a position on that T-25-2. And he goes for the shot, doesn't penetrate. I mean, he does get spotted there, so obviously the camo of the bush there is not quite as strong. Okay, now he's got a shot on the Astron. Rex takes him out, so gets a kill there, which is nice. And his team is a little bit up in hit points, and now 2 tanks up with the SU-100 M1 going down. But he's still got that T-25-2 up on the hill there, plus the Leo. And now there's another TD that's been spotted. Can he get into a position to get a shot? No, not quite in time. And he does spot an AMX 1375. Now that's interesting that he didn't get spotted as part of that. So that's one of the enemy light tanks there. And it's getting some assisted damage from that spotting. So he's up to 2.8k spotting damage now, which is pretty good for this stage of the game. And he's definitely pushed the enemy light tanks back, so which is a good result. He doesn't want to push any further forward to light that AMX up, but he does get a shot in there. And does he get a lift? Yes, he does. And he gets hit from the T-25-2. He fires a quick snapshot back, and I think that's in Buddypal's favour there, the contract between him and the T-25-2. So definitely come out on top in terms of the balance of damage. Well, attack takes him over 1k of his own damage, and oh no, he's got the VK-45, gets a nice ammo rack. Bit of a lucky shot, but you'll take it every day of the week. 715 damage in one shot from a light tank, that's pretty outstanding. And Buddypal decides, okay, time to push in. His team is 5 tanks up, and they are well in front in terms of hit points, so it's time you can start taking some risks. He's still got a lot of his own hit points in hand, so definitely can play with that. Doesn't need to rush out in the middle, of course, and get slaughtered by the remaining tanks, because there's still quite a few enemy tanks there. Gets kill on the Leo. Nice side turret shot there. Not much Leo could do about that. No armor to speak of. He's got a Tiger one out in the open. He's still got that SU down there somewhere, and this SU coming up the hill. SU's not realising he's there. Is he going to get a shot on him? And there he is, yes. Now he's got the outline and gets the kill. So that's 4 kills to Buddy. Does get spotted, but no incoming fire. Just wait until he goes dark. It should be about now. Yep, there you go. And looking for other shots there. There's 2 tanks down there, the other light tank and an FE, and now he's got the Tiger one. No problem firing into him, and he's no chance of getting spotted pretty much through these trees. Doesn't get the kill, unfortunately. There's 2 tanks left, the light tank and the T-25-2. Light tank goes down, it's just the T-25-2 in there who's been spotted in the corner, or in that row there. Gets some spotting damage, but unfortunately it doesn't get the kill. So that is the game. Well, that play gave Buddypal the Ace Tanker Mastery badge and the Tank Sniper medal for doing, I think it's at least 1,000 hit points of damage, at least 300 meters away. So he did 2.2k of his own damage and 3.8 of assisted damage, so a total of 6k of combined damage, nearly 6.1k, and he got 4 kills. So how did he compare to the team? 13-18 base experience gave me his Ace Tanker level, which is about right for tier 8, and the next closest tank was a CS52, getting 2.2k of his own damage, 883, and then the next best damage was a GSAW 1008, but obviously relying on spotting from other players, so but he did 2.5k of damage, so definitely Buddypal had a major influence on the game there. Now on the enemy side, the Udaso 3, we just saw glimpses of him to the right of where Buddy was playing. He did the most damage, 2.2k, and the next best in terms of damage was SU 130PM, but pretty much, yeah, a weak performance from the enemy team. So Buddypal fired 11 shots, being a light tank. It wasn't his mission to do huge amounts of his own damage. 10 of those hit, so good accuracy in terms of shooting, and 9 pens. He didn't use any premium ammunition from what I can tell, and as a result he had some supply of consumables as his major expense, and that must have come in during the sale time because it's only half the price, so he made a decent profit of 134k, which is not to be sneezed at. Anyway, great game there from Buddypal as usual. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. We'll have more great content like this for you through the week, and thanks for watching.